everybody, it's Jack2 and back to Let's Play of Ratchet Clank. This should be the final part, although it is a bonus part. And I'm here on the first planet you ever come to, and oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, yeah, so after you beat Drek and start the whole game all over again, you will find this teleporter which shall take you to this room here, which contains the other 5 gold weapons you can purchase in the game. The other 5 that you could have purchased, if you did not purchase them already, they'll be in these empty tanks. Screw it, I'll get the gold mine glove. Why not? I'll indulge myself a bit, especially since I'm going to grind up bolts once more if I'm going to even get these things. So yes, this does mean I'm probably going to have to go, you know, through the whole game again and use that glitch at that that certain point in time. But might as well try out the gold mine glove while we wait. You know, that's what all this, pre-recording stuff does. Allows me to be able to do this all, and what will actually be like at least a good 5 hours of playing will just be summed up in less than 10 minutes when it's all comes down to it. Isn't that just lovely? But anyway, yeah, like I have hinted at in previous parts, I think maybe only the last 2, the way you put cheats in this game is a little different. You actually have to do certain moves in the game. For instance, if I want to activate the cheat to give Clank a big head, I have to do 1 backflip, a hyper strike, a comet strike. You can read. And if not, then I'll read anyway. Hyper strike, flip left, flip right, and full second crouch. He's got a big head, ain't that funny? So just trying to also, I guess clarify in case some people have a little trouble figuring out which moves are which. The comet strike is when you crouch and throw your wrench in front of you, and the hyper strike is when you kind of do that whole jump and square button to slam down the ground. Now, this temporary invincibility thing, this will only work when your HP is full, and it'll only last for a certain amount of time. You are not incredibly invincible for the entire game. Just want to clarify that in case some people just go into a thing saying, I am a god. No, you can still take damage. And now this one, I don't know why, but mirrored levels always is kind of cool to me, because even though the level is just flipping around, it's almost as if you're playing a whole new game, because everything is going to be in, like, a whole, it'll be like the whole thing's being turned around. It's a little cool. Try and go through that all. So hang on, I'm just going to show off the temporary invincibility. You see all these blue nanotech sparks around me, so whenever I'm at full health, I'll have a little bit of invincibility for a certain time until, yeah, see now it's wearing down. Get out of here, freak. Anyway. Clear my throat a bit. Alright. And if I'm correct, one of the other modes I got was big head modes for the NPCs, like the people we meet around the place. Let's just see that off now. Oh dear.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
I wonder if it affects in-game cutscenes. No, it does not seem to affect these cutscenes, so I'll skip that.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Well, anyway, I'm going to show off another cheat, because we still got a couple of these left. Trippy Trails is a little weird. I've tried looking it up. I've never really noticed the difference. Apparently, it affects grind rails. Like, the grind rails in the game, it'll make them go a little bit faster or something like that. I frankly could not tell you. I've never really noticed the difference between that cheat. But it's a cheat I must show off nonetheless. Jeez. These guys have got to go. Anyway, now I'm going to skip ahead a little bit into this game. So you see, here's some of the cheats. And if you, at any point, you can go in and actually turn them off. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit forward to when we get, the helipack upgrade to do the last cheats. Because they involve the stretch jump and the glide. Do a couple flipbacks. Another stretch jump. A couple more flipbacks. You see where this is going. And they may indeed take a couple of tries, especially with these full second crouches. I can never tell exactly if they've worked or not. Alright, now this should be the final cheat in the game I can show off. Alright, just a second. Full second crouch. Like, it always is so tricky being able to guesstimate how long you need to full crouch. Then we'll just do the jump and glide, and bam! My goodness. So there you go. That's all the cheats, at least the ones that I've known about, that you can activate in the game. My goodness, this is such fun, isn't it? Alright, let's see these big head enemies. I want to see them. Yeah, this way. See, it's so it's so weird now that you have the whole, you have to deal with the whole mirrored levels. It's like everything gets flipped around. Please go. And in any case, that would be the cheats. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have quite a ways to go. I need to show off some grind rails.
Whew. Thought I was a goner.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still...
Yes. Got grind boots. Now we might be able to see what this trippy trails thing does. Now tech. Anyway, off we go. So yes, I do... See, I'm not really sensing anything like, you know, different. But let me try turning it off. Maybe we'll notice the difference, you know, before or after type of thing. No, I'm not really seeing anything. Maybe a little bit of boost. Maybe I'm saying I'm not really noticing here. If someone can explain to me the trippy contrails cheat, that would be super, because it seems to be one of the things I cannot find a whole lot of information about. But yes, I do have to now go through the entire game and get some bolts. Well, that was such a great 5 hours of work, going all the way there, going back to Blackwater City, getting the Hollow Guys and everything. Now it's time to actually reap the benefits. Don't you just love pre-recording? Skips all of this time. Saves us all so much time and effort. So that'll be a gold Tesla Claw. Finally, a gold Devastator. About time. What else? Ooh, golden Morph-Ray. No idea how that's gonna work, but it's probably gonna be cool. And, gold Decoy Glove. Not Decoy. Decoy Glove. I can talk, I know it. Sadly, no gold Visibomb gun. Oh well. But that's every gold weapon in the game, and... Whoa. So that's what the gold Decoy Glove looks like. Kind of cool looking. Wonder how it works. So, it seems to be able to take a little more damage. Oh my gosh, and it explodes. That's awesome. Well, I say we take all these bad boys for a test spin, if you don't mind. Let's see. What do I got? Okay, let's show off that. Let's show off the... Okay. And, we're gonna need the, where is it? The, I forget where it is. There it is. Morph-Ray. I'll just equip it like so. Alright. Let's turn some chickens. Come on. Oh my goodness. The chickens are gigantic. This is fantastic. And they seem to have the big head glitch on them too. This is actually the most monstrous thing I've ever seen in this game. Oh god. Where's that cheat? Where can I turn off this cheat? Where is it? I think it's the enemy one. I think I need to turn off the actor. Let's try actors first. Yeah, no, it's the enemies one. Okay. Turn off the enemies have big head thing. Okay, they still are gigantic. It is freaky. Right. Let's just turn that back on. They look cool. Okay, new weapon. Gold Devastator. I'm not... Oh gosh, this thing splits off into more rockets? That seemed to kind of home in towards the enemy. That's kind of cool. What does the gold Tesla Claw does? Well, it does seem to be indeed a lot more powerful. Oh gosh, dang it. Die. My goodness. The power is immense. Okay, now that I've pretty much showed off all the weapons at least, I'm going to now show off some of these cool little like, you know, behind the scenes movies and things like that. First I'm going to go a little insane though. Seems to home in on them too. Or arc towards them. Nice. But yeah, in any case, I'm going to show off some of these cool behind the scenes videos. And for everyone's amusement and enjoyment, I will shut up during them. Let's act, you know, fine. I will shut up. while we're watching them. I'll be that considerate at least. Let's see what we got.
Prepare to be transported to a brilliant sci-fi universe filled with imaginative characters, high-tech weapons and gadgets, and unprecedented action-packed shooting adventure. Welcome to the brave new world of Ratchet and Clank.
When we started talking about the ideas behind Ratchet and Clank, this character that rockets from planet to planet with weapons and gadgets, well, weapons suddenly jumped to the foreground. Ratchet lives on a backwater planet out in the edges of the galaxy.
He's a tinkerer, loves to put things together and take them apart to see how they work, very curious.
He's got this really strong thirst for adventure. And lucky for him, he gets to meet Clank, which allows him to travel to new worlds.
And Ratchet and Clank meet each other, but they don't necessarily get along.
Ratchet just wants to go out and blow stuff up and have a good time, and Clank is much more serious about accomplishing his goals.
Showcasing an impressive arsenal of state-of-the-art and radical weapons and gadgets, Ratchet and Clank delivers the future of entertainment here and now.
When you get weapons in this game, there's such immediate gratification. You can go out and blow the crap out of everything.
With the gadgets, we wanted to make sure that there was a lot of different options for the player when they're playing to kind of explore a lot of different ways to kind of cause some havoc and destruction.
There's the Tesla Claw, which shoots a bolt of electricity out, which actually picks characters up and throws them mid-air, and they explode. You've got the Suck Cannon, which allows you to suck characters in and hold them and fire them back out. The Rhino is an acronym for Rip Ya a New One, and you just stand back, fire that thing, and it destroys anything in its way.
I love the Pyrocitor. I'm not sure what that says about me.
One of the most unique weapons we have is the Visibomb.
It's awfully fun to cruise around the level from the bird's eye view and then target an enemy on the ground and just blow them up.
We were really surprised how quickly Ratchet came together. Ratchet started as this really small, scrappy cat-type thing, then kind of a much taller dog-like creature. And what I ended up doing was actually taking these two forms and putting them together, and that's pretty much how we ended up with them.
As artists, we've set a really high standard for what we want to achieve in this game, but it feels really good to know that programmers, the designers, everybody has set equally high standards.
Everybody who comes on board here is excellent at what they do and have really high expectations of delivering excellence.
When someone plays an Insomniac game, they can see anywhere they look in the game, there's an attention to detail, quality, as well as technical performance that is never lacking.
Developed by Insomniac Games, Ratchet and Clank is the development team's first entertainment venture for the PlayStation 2.
We knew we had to come up with something that was going to raise the bar even farther than Spyro had as far as action platformers went. And that's where Ratchet and Clank came from. We're actually expanding the genre. We're trying to break out of what people typically consider the action platformer or character action game genre.
One of the big differences between Spyro and Ratchet is being able to animate this stuff on the PS2.
In a single level of this game, there's probably more art than was in an entire game on one of our PS1 releases.
Every single level of the game, we bring forth something new for the player to do. By the 5th or 6th level of this game, we are up to the complexity of the strongest titles in the category, and there's a lot of levels in this game.
It's a very deep machine. We've written immense amounts of code and assembly language, probably more than 100,000 lines compared to what we did on the PS1. You know, more by a factor of 10.
We can have very rich, detailed environments. We can have lots of enemies attacking you at once with their different behaviors. The AI has become more complex. With the faster processor speeds, we can have many ships and planes and vehicles just traveling through to breathe life into the environments.
There's loads and loads of stuff wherever you look. There's detail, there's movement, explosions. It's a busy world.
We're not just creating these environments and expecting them to sit there and expecting people to say, wow, your polygons are so pretty. The point is, it's alive, and there's a lot going on. It's not a static universe, it's an interactive universe, and you interact with it.
This game has a lot of great things: art, technology, design, power from the PlayStation 2, but the best part of it is you get to blow shit up.
With a team of talented designers, programmers, artists, and animators, Insomniac Games raises the bar and delivers another captivating game only for the PlayStation 2.
When I tell people about what I do for a living, like, that's not work. It's fun.
The Insomniacs don't take themselves too seriously, and people love to come to work and just have a good time, and I think that really is shown in our characters.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy.
We, as a company, are committed to giving our games a lot of humor. We use a little bit more sarcasm, and the humor's a little bit more biting.
With an immense arsenal of gadgets and weapons, innovative gameplay mechanics, an evolving economic system, unparalleled technology, and vibrantly detailed graphics, Ratchet & Clank is a galaxy-stomping, adrenaline-soaked masterpiece.
We've gone out of our way to make this thing the largest, loudest, most active world we could possibly think of.
What Insomniac has done with this game blows my mind every time I see it. Like, I just sit in awe and stare at the visual material and just the all-encompassing feel that this game offers.
There are a lot of things that the players have to do, a lot of things that players have to keep in mind, but when it comes down to it, it's really just about blowing shit up.
Blow up a lot of shit.
Blow up. Blowing shit up.
Ratchet & Clank, coming to a galaxy near you.
Well, that was entertaining nonetheless. I really did enjoy that. Shame they didn't talk a lot about the music, though. I love the music in this game. Music really makes or breaks the game for me. Now, I guess we'll check out these commercials, which are indeed funny in their own right, but, you know, keep in mind, these are really old commercials. So, I guess we can have some sort of entertainment there. Then I'll end the part after that. I know I've been dragging this on a little bit too much. Alright, let's have some comedy.
That is Corey. He's helping us with our inflatable decoy test for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man.
The inflatable decoy, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Okay, Pete here is going to try to hit, hold on, that target with the Devastator, a rocket launcher designed for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man! Oh!
The Devastator, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
That is the Morph Array, and that, of course, is Jerry. The Morph Array is used in Ratchet and Clank to turn your enemies into chickens.
No, wait, before you do that, just explain to me how it's gonna work.
Oh, it worked! Jerry's a chicken! Are you sure we can turn him back? Jerry?
The Morph Array, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Oh, good times, good times. Oh, those idiots in their camcorders thinking they're gonna do something. Anyway, and so I guess with that, I've done it. I've shown off everything I'd like to, or possibly can, in this game. I'd like to thank everyone for their support and everything. Oh my gosh, you guys are still awesome. Frankly, I would have stopped watching after the first part after that kind of craziness that happened on Overplayed Games. But, aside from all that, I'd love to thank you all so much for watching this Let's Play of Ratchet & Clank. God, this is so much fun! Oh dear, I'm blowing up ships and everything. Oh, wanton destruction is so humorous. Oh well. So until then, everybody, next time. This is Lucky Jack 20. Gosh, I swear I can destroy one of those ships. Anyway, signing off once again. Thank you all so much. And I guess till the next Let's Play. Man, this is so much fun. I love this. Oh, gosh. Best side hobby ever. See ya!